live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Bump, 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 bump. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking. It was cool this morning, so I put 2 shirts on. Now it's starting to get hot.
What you got under
I'm
there?
just going to take
shirt?
one off. Hot. I'm not going to take both shirts off, Bouquet. Just one. You got like weird dad bod middle-aged guy thing.
It's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday he was wearing a Garfunkel. What's the dude's name?
Art Garfunkel?
He was wearing.
Andrew Oh, you had a Garfield T-shirt on yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
You know
He
that's
has the
his biggest crush.
on him. So weird.
Isn't that the dude from Facebook?
Yeah, Social Network.
Yeah.
Social. I love that movie.
Yeah, he's the kid that got screwed over by.
He didn't get screwed. He got paid.
No, he got paid, but he had to go get lawyers and shit.
Yeah.
No, here we go. I want Rudy to shave that beard. Go Giants. Boom.
Wow.
No, that's Incarnate Word. Not the Giants.
No.
It said Incarnate Word. It said if Incarnate Word beat
I thought you
UTSA.
said the Giants.
No.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Yes,
Was I
it
not listening?
No,
it was
it's
UIW.
Okay.
if UIW wins against UTSA
I swear
Saturday.
you said the Giants. No, I was not listening. I'm going to wear this anyway. So, no, it's a funny story on this. My lady
What
just
are you doing with
just-
that?
She just got back from New York.
Right.
She
but
bought me this.
why?
Because she
She
always
thinks
buys me
she's
stuff.
trying to be funny?
No, she didn't know any better. She just wanted to get me something New Yorky.
Did she make the Giants shirt?
Yeah, they went into a sporting goods store, and she was going to get me something New York, and thought, well, he likes blue, so let's go with this. And she didn't even know what team this was, so she busted out last night because she got home yesterday.
Did you immediately start laughing, or did you say thank you, baby?
I started laughing.
I know you
And
did.
thank you, baby. Yeah, I swear you said Giants though.
No, I said Incarnate Word.
No, this is what I get when my lady travels a lot, and I never know what she's going to bring me. And so
Wearing
she
a
bought me
Giants shirt
this.
is blasphemy.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
No.
no,
How about my tit? There you go, Jose. How about that?
that's equivalent to Jose wearing a Yankees shirt.
Yeah, I'd never do
No,
that.
you don't. Mike
I don't
doesn't
think
care
so.
like that.
Hey, I don't care. So the Cowboy fans don't hate the Giants like the Yankee fans hate the Red Sox, right?
Who does
When I
diehard
grew up, we hated-
Cowboy fan hate the
Well-
most? I'm talking about the guy that cries on Monday.
Right. Well, as a kid, I grew up hating the Redskins because they were
I
the
think it's
biggest
the
threat.
Eagles now.
Now it's got to be the Eagles.
Gotta be.
Although, when you have a rivalry as one-sided as the Cowboys,
It was the
Eagles
Redskins.
rivalry,
It was the Redskins.
Yeah, remember the old Tom Landry
Yeah, it was
commercial?
the Redskins.
Tom Landry did a really funny commercial. They brought the Hogs in, the Redskins, the actual
I
guys
love
on the
that.
team.
I love that commercial.
And they had Tom dressed up like
That
a
was
cowboy.
awesome.
He's like, you never know when you're going to be surrounded by Redskins. That's back when we can say the word Redskins, Bouquet. Don't get triggered. I'm telling a story. I don't say that word. I'm quoting. You never know when you're going to get surrounded by Redskins. It was a great commercial. It was funny. I think it was like American Express, maybe.
Great commercial.
Never leave home without it. And it was the Redskins that were the major stand in the way of Cowboy glory in those days. And then it became the Giants there for a little while when they had Parcells and Lawrence Taylor and those guys. So it goes back and forth. But I think our older school Cowboy fan guys out
The
there,
guy that is mad on Monday.
if you're over 45, you probably still have more
the
of a hatred
Commanders.
for Washington.
Yeah.
Although it's changed because they're not even the same name. With the Eagles, like I guess it's the Eagles.
Only because the
That
Eagles
we
have
hate the
2
most.
Super Bowls in the last 6
Yeah,
years.
and is it rivalry or just envy?
It's
Because all
hatred.
they do is win.
Hatred.
Yeah. So anyway, she brought
But-
me this yesterday. Pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ruben. I was gonna pick the Cowboys this week after Mike walks in with that shit on. I ain't picking the Cowboys this week.
And I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna troll.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna troll
I'm
today.
I'm not doing it. I was gonna pick the Cowboys this week, not no more. The Giants are about to run the Cowboys' cheeks,
You think so,
dude.
It would be
Now,
funny. It would be
now,
funny. It would be funny.
then you got to wear that shit in here again on Monday.
I will if the Giants win. No, she wanted to get me something New Yorky, and she actually texted me, how many – there's a lot of teams in this town. I'm like, yeah. She goes, everywhere I go, I see a different NY logo. I'm like, babe, that's New York. They got 3 hockey teams, 2 football, 2 baseball. They used to have 3 baseball teams.
Wait. Oh, Brooklyn.
They had the Dodgers and the Giants forever, and the Dodgers and Giants moved out west, and then they created the Mets. And what was the Mets' first year? 60?
How sweet
61.
and innocent is Nina Duran?
I know. How about that? She's, you know what? Nina's not sweet and innocent. She does not live in the sports bubble that we live in. We think we're in the majority.
No,
We
we're
are
not.
not. And you know what's funny? New York is an awesome sports town, but it's so massive that there are people that live in New York that could not name both New York football teams. They couldn't do it if you paid them.
I don't agree with that. There's no way.
Dude, there's a lot, man. A lot of immigrants.
No, I know they may not know sports, but they don't know. I would hope they
I
know.
don't
You never know.
man.
Yeah.
Name both football teams in New York. I bet that's not 9 out of 10. I bet it's like 7 out of 10. Immigrants, transplants, academic types, professors at Columbia. Gosh, at NYU, maybe I'll do that. So I actually am going to New York in November for Thanksgiving week.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe I'll do a survey because
You're going to New York for your birthday?
I'm going to leave I think we're going to fly, or we're either going to leave that Thursday on Thanksgiving Day, or we might.
You're going to travel on
we
Thanksgiving?
might-
I'm listening.
on the day. But we might leave the week after, though, because no one will be there anymore. People go to New York for holidays. Oh, we're figuring it out. I'm going to be in New York later in the year. I think I'll do a bit where I go to the NYU campus, a bunch of insanely academically smart people, immigrants and stuff. Although we're trying our best to kick all the immigrant students out as soon as possible. I need to get down there before Trump kicks them all out.
No
of the country.
shit.
And do a bit on how many New Yorkers can name all 7 of the big 3 sports franchises in the town. Because there's 3 hockey, 2 football, 2 baseball.
Wait, there's 3 hockey?
2 basketball. Can you name all? Yeah.
Does Jersey don't count?
The Rangers, the Islanders, and the Devils are all in the same market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you got the Giants. Of course, you got the Giants and the Jets, the Knicks and the Nets, the Yankees and the Mets. You have 9 professional sports teams. That's insane. Imagine that shit.
I just asked my wife to name both football teams.
We got UTSA and the soccer team. Never mind. We're the Cowboys. Anyway, she brought this back because she knows I like blue. I'm like, babe, that's the Giants. They're an OG franchise. They're one of the original franchises in the NFL.
Oh,
Still owned by the same family too, the Maras.
My wife named them both. I was shocked.
She knew both? You texted her?
I was like, what are both teams without looking it up? She said Giants, Jets.
Could
Maybe she's been around me too long.
Could she do the NBA? I think a lot of women forget that there's a Brooklyn
I don't think
Nets.
she can do baseball. I know she can't do baseball. I
Anyway.
know for sure. I couldn't do hockey.
Yeah.
Because I would have left out the Islanders.
My son, my stepson, for lack of better term.
Oh,
lives
Buffalo
there.
Sabres too.
Well, that's not New York City.
That's upstate New York. That's not New York City.
Well, anyway, my point is, not everybody knows this shit.
No,
We get
that's why
sports
that's why
bubbles.
that was our point when we were discussing the mayor and this ongoing thing. Like,
Right.
look, man, 75% of the city doesn't care about sports.
No.
75%. That's a high percentage.
75% of Spurs fans couldn't name 10 other NBA teams. They watch the Spurs. They don't watch the NBA.
Or the starting 5 for the Spurs.
No way. No way. Anyway, so I thought I'd show that off. I swore you said Giants win, you're going to shake.
No, it was UIW.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you right now, who do you think has a better chance to win?
This is a good question.
UIW over UTSA or the Giants over the Cowboys?
The Giants.
Giants.
Think that? Are you sure about
The
this?
Giants.
The Giants, yeah.
Are we absolutely sure?
I'm going to go with the Giants.
One plays in the same league division as the other, and the other one doesn't.
What conference is UIW right now?
They're like FCS.
What are they in? Southland? Is that
Yeah.
a thing? I can't keep.
Whatever Division 2 is in football.
Well, I'll tell you this. They run a similar offense to Texas State. G.J. Kennedy, the head coach at Texas State, and the coach at UIW are very good buddies. And Incarnate Word's coming off a bye week. You know G.J. is going to share all of his game film with the UIW
If
coach.
he does, he's a punk. How you going to do that
Rudy,
to your mentor?
Because it's competitive. You're trying to outdo that program.
That's messed
UTSA
up.
and Texas State have a geographical rivalry now. And GJ needs to stub the knife all the way in.
Well, I need you to poop or get off the pot. Are you taking the Cardinals? Which birds are you taking Saturday? And you better not wear red. I know a red bought you the great seats.
Yeah.
But I don't want to look
Rudy,
up and see you in red.
My girlfriend has a master's degree from UIW.
Oh, well then, okay. Well, you didn't bring that up. That's different.
I
then.
have to wear red. I'm sitting.
I wear UTSA stuff because of my wife, so I get that.
I rooted for UTSA hard last week against Texas State. I did. I respect Texas State.
Oh, well, Jose was there. Was he rooting for UTSA, Jose, or was he just watching the
he,
game?
Again, remember I told you I sat next to him. He's obnoxious. He was rooting. If you want to call that rooting, when all you do is rip your own guys, fucking pussy. That's a shitty call. Have some fucking. He's you're a typical.
Well,
New
he
York
was drunk
fan.
though.
You're a New York fan.
Wait until people you want to punch today. There'll be more of that today.
I don't think UTSA is going to cakewalk UIW.
I do.
They better,
man. They better.
They better.
They better because I like my beard.
win.
I've worked hard on this beard.
I'll just take a victory. I'm gonna come in here with a UIW shirt on tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Maybe the UIW coaches is a tryout for them.
So
Don't
we
start your
got
shit
invited this week by some mutual people that are a longtime UIW support. Matter of fact, the guy that bought my ticket played at UIW, played football. And my lady she got her undergrad and her master's at UIW.
Well, then that
What are you
makes
gonna do?
You can do that then. That's
Okay.
different.
All right, thank you. I'm off the hook. Not that I would give a shit either.
I
way.
know. Like, let me get permission from Rudy. Yeah.
No, I'm just. I swear you said Giants.
No, I promise. Hell no. I ain't that crazy.
No, the Giants clearly have the better chance to win their game than UIW. But UIW ain't. I don't see 52-7. I see maybe 48-35.
Yeah.
The UTSA defense.
Do they? Or is GJ's offense that good?
What did it say about
both
A&M?
Are true. Both are true.
What does it say? Good question.
A&M fucking so they scored like 30 points. What?
A&M's got a shitbag offense.
Yeah, like, and they ran the ball like 8 times only. If they would have run the ball, I'm sure they would have done better. But like,
I think Robert Henry Jr. goes for 200 plus.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Give me UTSA 45, Incarnate Word 31. So
Okay.
UTSA wins by 14. And at this point, you better be happy with that. That's what you can expect these days.
We allow 30 points to an FCS school, then pack it up.
UIW has been one of the top 5 FCS schools in the country for 10 years. I mean, Cam Ward threw for 15,000 yards in 2 seasons or whatever it was when he was there, lighting that shit up like a pinball.
And I like that little 5,000 seat stadium. It's
gorgeous.
I like
it.
it.
We've not been to a game. So here's the thing. Here's how this happened. The guy asked me, "Hey man, I'd love to invite you and Nina to a game." Oh, that's badass. Go for it. And that's it. I forgot all about it. And all of a sudden, he hit me back this last week. Got tickets to the UTSA game, and I'm like, "Oh man, that's at the Dome." We wanted to go to the stadium, the UIW stadium. It is a cool little stadium.
It's cool. It's intimate.
It is intimate. Have you been to a game there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
never been to a UIW game.
I've been to a couple of them.
No, never. Carl Schoening still do stuff with him?
Ooh.
Does he still call games? I have no idea.
He's UTSA basketball, so I don't know.
Idea.
He's a UTSA guy. He does baseball, basketball.
Matt, I love when guys laugh their asses off at my opinions. By the way, that's a pet peeve of mine. I shouldn't even say this because now I'm going to have a whole bunch of guys doing this. I hate when people will respond to my tweets and they'll disagree.
Right.
And they'll write LOL or LMFAL. Fuck you.
Damn.
Don't laugh at. I just don't laugh in my face like my opinion's so obnoxious. It's the worst opinion that anyone's ever had in the history of mankind. It's so horrible. I'm literally laughing. If they score 40, Matt, your ass better come to the studio so I can personally laugh in your fucking face.
That sounds like a bet to me.
45-31 final. What has UTSA done that makes y'all think they're great?
Nothing this year. Nothing last year.
They suck. They're going to go like 4-8.
And it's not anyone's fault. It's the system's fault.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, it's the system's fault.
I know. And they have no way to... They've lost too many guys. They are in a rock and a hard place situation at UTSA. They have a great coach, an excellent recruiting staff that goes and gets solid high school players, develops them into NFL quality or big-time Power 4 type players, and they all bail on them, with the exception of the running back you just mentioned.
Yeah.
It's almost like Jeff should recruit lesser than he usually does.
Maybe he should stop recruiting high school players. Is my thought.
We don't
But
have the
here's
money to
thing,
do the
they
portal,
can't
Jose.
buy guys, dude. No one's going to transfer here, Jose.
Well, that's the battle.
Who runs the checks and who runs the money in your house? Clearly, your girlfriend does.
Yeah, you think I make the
You've
money?
made some unfortunate financial opinions the last couple of days. UTSA cannot bring transfers in.
Yeah, well, we can't do the high school thing either. They're too young. Those 18-year-olds
Well,
are getting
that's all.
shoved around.
That's the whole. That's the pool.
Yeah,
you
we're-
can
we're-
either,
that's why
you
we're
can either
screwed.
recruit high school players. I'm saying recruit lesser good high school players,
Right.
and develop them.
Ugh, that sounds.
That's what TCU had to do forever with Gary Patterson on a much different level.
Yes.
And the Frogs weren't dealing with NIL.
NIL. They weren't NIL.
But Gary could not get 4 and 5 star guys, and if he did, they were going to bail because they were getting paid. It just was not legal. Gary had to go to like Nevada and get a 3-star quarterback and turn him into a safety, and shit like that. Gary made his money doing that kinds of thing. Jeff Traylor's going to have to start slumming it to stay good, if that makes sense.
I want all the cast-offs. I want all the cast-offs from all the programs. Give me them all.
You think he should recruit JUCO?
Yeah, give me all of them.
He
He'll
could
give me
go-
last chance.
You know what they could do?
Give me 'em all.
Go bring in a bunch of guys who've gotten in disciplinary issues that need a last shot. That's probably they could do that
last
too.
chance UTSA. Come
Yeah,
on.
but does Jeff want to put up with a bunch of knuckleheads?
He's a good character coach, I believe.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Jeff has, I would argue, a harder job than anybody in America because he's in the middle. Because he's an excellent recruiter.
Well, that's America in a
excellent
nutshell.
coach. I know, right? Oh shit. He's the typical middle class head coach.
Yeah.
He's an excellent coach, an excellent recruiter, and he out recruits his own program because he can't keep any of the kids he brings in and develops, and it sucks. And I don't know what the answers are.
See,
It's unfortunate.
yeah. Henry was a JUCO.
And
Didn't
so
know
what it's
that.
led to, well, there you go. And what it's led to is the state of affairs now where it should not shock anybody if they give up 31 points. They lost 7 starters from their defense last year. 7.
3 players of the year at their
In
position.
the last 2 years.
That's
It's
insane.
Absolutely insane. Welcome in here. It is program 402. It is in the building from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios at the Pub Sports Radio in Southtown. The audio disseminator, in case you have not figured it out by now, is Jose Bouquet, the first man I've ever worked with who had a crush on the noted actor Andrew Garfield. Wasn't there a president of the United States named Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, died.
Yeah, he has died. He has been dead quite a while.
But assassinated died, I believe. One of the few presidents.
Yes,
that
that's
died.
correct. He did get shot in the head.
Damn, Jose. Hey, man.
History.
You only make me clap once a month. That's it for September.
You know what? I want UIW to win so badly because I don't remember the last time I've seen you clean shaven.
Dude, I have some cheeks under here.
Jesus.
I got not that
some
type
jowls,
of cheeks, you
some
freaking
jowls.
weirdo.
Jesus.
I don't have that Brad Pitt,
Don't get it
Cristiano Ronaldo chin line. So I'm not looking forward to that.
You
UTSA,
don't have that Tom Brady
hell
face.
no.
That block.
It's
face.
a lot of it's like women. My face is like women in spandex. Once they take off, some women take off the spandex, shit just falls all over the place. That's what happens to my face if I shave my beard. My face is equivalent to big women in spandex.
You remember those old jack-o'-lanterns back in the day?
Yes.
Pop. That's you taking off.
That's me
taking
if I
off
take
clothes
the
and
beard
shaving your
off.
beard.
UTSA, y'all better handle business.
All right, you want to put a spread on this, or you just straight up win?
No, I got to just straight up win. Hell no.
Oh shit! No, I think the Giants have the better chance to win than UIW. We'll see. The Cowboys they've not beaten the Cowboys since 2020.
Jesus.
They own the Giants, and they
Yeah.
beat the shit out of them
Yeah.
too. They just don't win. They kill.
Gambling people, what is Russell Wilson's record versus the Cowboys?
It's gotta be
That's the
way-
that's
might
the
be
type of shit
undefeated.
that gamblers know.
I'll bet Russ is undefeated, 2 or 3-0. I would say.
So see, that changes. That changes.
Cowboys
things.
never beat the Seahawks. I don't think while he was there. No, they
They
didn't
don't
play
have-
him much.
Cowboys don't have a pass rush.
Says who?
I'm asking. It's a question.
Still figuring that out.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
5-1.
5-1.
5-1.
See,
Okay,
that's
so they did not play they played the Seahawks 6 times.
it's been a while.
Did they play Denver last year when
Okay,
Russ?
keep in mind he's been with Denver. He's been with the Steelers.
Yeah, I
Jeez,
guess
he was there in
so.
2012?
Yeah, man, he's a veteran. He's a Hall of
Oh,
Famer.
my God.
He's been around years.
What did you just say?
This is like his 13th season.
Did
Russ
you
is
say
a
he's getting a
Hall.
yellow jacket?
I think Russ.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't want to lose. I'm not going to argue with you. I'll think about that.
How many times has Russell Wilson been All Pro? 4, 3 or 4, I would say.
He has a Super Bowl, been to
When
2.
he was there in his heyday, it was Rodgers and Russ every year battling for Pro Bowl starter. All-Pro
Dak
status.
beat him in the playoffs. That's right. That's the one time Dak won, and then they played Green Bay.
Over
10-time
Seattle,
Pro Bowler?
10-time Pro. How many times was he All-Pro?
Everyone makes.
Yeah,
the
Pro Bowl doesn't
yeah.
count because you get 7 quarterbacks that back out.
God, I mean, I can't believe how old he is. I'm just shocked at how.
I think he's going to the Hall.
Okay,
I think so.
That's fine.
He was top 5 for 10 years. It's pretty good.
Yeah, under Surfboard Pete, 4-time All Pro.
4
Yeah,
time. Okay.
and with a ring,
Played in 2 Super Bowls.
he might get
won
one. I got to look at his passing yards and TDs, but
Yeah,
he
Russ
might
was
get one.
Russ was an MFer there for a long time.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and a little bitty dude. That's what Kyler Murray should have been doing, but he got drafted by the wrong team. It goes back to who you get drafted by.
And I like that little.
Yeah.
I like that little fella. He's an asshole, but I like his game.
I love watching him play.
Yeah, me too.
So that all being said, I would not start Russell Wilson if I'm the Giants.
You'd already go with Jackson, or you go with Jameis?
I don't know why they signed Russ to begin with.
I think they signed Russ before Jameis.
What are we doing? We know we're not going to win. I'm saying we because I'm wearing the shirt.
I think they don't want to ruin Jackson Dart. So I see both sides because it's like when you throw him into this crap,
yeah,
and then next thing you know, we're calling him a bust. So I see both sides. I see like, okay, yeah, you know what? Let's not ruin Jackson Dart's career the same way we did Daniel Jones and put him around nothing.
Yeah.
Let's try to build this roster up and then throw Jackson Dart in the fire. Jordan Love got developed. Patrick Mahomes sat a year.
You know what else? They don't want to lose their veterans. They don't want to tell their vets we're giving up right now. Here in 4 weeks when they're 0-5 and Russ is hurt or Russ is just terrible. Russ was not good last week. Who'd they play? The Steelers. No. Who'd they play? The Giants played. The Redskins.
Yeah.
Commanders. He was not good.
No.
He's lost his mobility, a bunch of it. Oh, so the immobile quarterback
Doesn't work.
for the Giants struggled. Huh. Imagine that.
They don't want to hear that, Mike. They ain't ready to have that conversation.
Oh, they're going to hear it for the next 17 weeks as we go along through the season.
You sound like somebody's dad. You are somebody's dad, but
Oh yeah, I'm going to harp on it, especially when I'm proven right. I remind you.
yeah,
I
good.
keep-
because
I
when
keep-
we're
I keep
wrong, they
receipts.
remind us.
Like Dion says, I
Yeah.
keep receipts. No, you don't want to send a message to your veterans because everybody in the country knows the Giants are awful except the veterans in that room.
Right.
And if you all of a sudden bench Russ now and go to Jackson Dart after 1 week, it tells your veterans we're quitting and we're tanking.
Good point. I wouldn't start him yet either. I build the roster up.
Yeah. Ironically, I do think Russ gives the Giants the better chance to win the game over the Cowboys, but I would be running the kid. Fuck the veterans. We're
Yeah.
terrible. We got to get a high draft pick. That's what I would do. All right. And by the way, in crazy stuff, once again, Jerry Jones and his staff, because we all know there's like 3 general managers for the Cowboys. Jerry, Stephen, and the director of scouting, Will McClay. They're all like co-GMs. Would you take Joe Shane, the GM of the Giants, over Jerry / his staff?
No,
No,
I wouldn't.
absolutely not.
I wouldn't.
Joe Shane, the GM of the Giants, is probably the worst GM in the NFL. And why
One
he's
of
still
them.
there, I don't have any idea. I don't know what they're fucking doing in New York. They don't know what they're doing. They don't. All right, so go Big Blue. A proud organization, an OG franchise, and they've not been able to get their ass out of their head
Yeah.
or the other way around for, 15 years last time? They haven't been good since the Duke was there, Eli. They've sucked ever since.
That's his nickname?
El Duque. Yeah, they call him the Duke.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he still lives in Jersey, too. He does that Manning cast from New Jersey.
I love the Manning
He
cast.
stayed up there because
I like them.
They
And the
love
Manning cast is great.
it's fun.
I like that
It's
show a
super
lot.
fun. I like it a lot, too. Go Giants. All right, it's in the building. Presented in part by Texas Cheer Liquor. Do you want to meet George, the Iceman Gerben? Rudy, tell the people how
Why
they can
not?
meet how they can meet
Easy.
Ice.
You get in your car, set your GPS to Texas Cheer Liquor number 8.
Yes, sir.
Head on over, get there at 3 because we got free barbecue while barbecue lasts. So that means if you show up at 6:30,
Yeah.
You're not going to get any. It will be gone. Provided by Mike Taylor's Barbecue's own Paul Morales. Shout out to Paul. And get you a bottle of that Ice 44 signed by the Iceman himself. Lots of giveaways. Chic and Motion will be out there doing some stuff as well. My wife and her company will be out there.
Very
so,
good.
yeah, they'll be out there giving away some stuff. And come hang, man. Buki, you gonna be able to make it, or you got to go to the game?
I will let you guys know. I'm actually just sent a text message asking if I am going. I have to get permission.
That just means when everybody says I'll let you know, that's translation no. You can just tell us no. We're grown men.
Wow.
September 13th, this Saturday, Texas Cheer Liquor number 8. Come hang out with us in the Iceman.
All right.
What happened?
Oh, we got money.
Yeah, we do.
What's up? Josh is in the building. $10. Are mobile quarterbacks an ass whip? In my opinion, a lot of these QBs choose to run first, and it's an ass whip. Is it a stop them kind of thing, or does it make the quarterback an ass whip? Love your heart. It's an ass whip when you play the perfect defense, you have the right call, everybody's covered, and Jalen Hurts runs for 17 yards.
Yeah, it's right.
It's
Look,
an ass whip for the defense getting its ass kicked.
in the hierarchy of football payment plans, it's quarterback, left tackle, defensive end.
Okay.
These teams are paying defensive ends hundreds of millions of dollars. Go see the Green Bay Packers. You have to have somebody that can get away from these freaks. If you don't have a perfect offensive line, you got to have somebody that can get away from these dudes. If you don't, you're gonna struggle. Now, I'm not saying that Josh isn't right. I'm not sure who he's talking about who chooses to run first, because Lamar's completely transitioned from actually, going through his progressions. Josh Allen goes through his progressions. Kyler Murray goes through his progressions. So, yeah, there's those guys that are bottom tier run quarterbacks that kind of, just say, frick it, I'm going to take off. But for the most part, you just want a guy that can go through his progressions, and if shit goes to hell, he can get away. That's all Mike's saying.
Josh, if you're ass whipped by the running quarterback, then you're ass whipped by the NFL. Because that is the model. That's where the game is.
Yeah, you got to be able to get away.
It's not the
or
running,
extend the play. Not even run for 10 yards. Extend the play.
Again, right? I'm not talking about Jamel Holloway running the wishbone at Oklahoma in the 80s. You have to have a hybrid quarterback who is capable of giving you 30 to 40 yards a week running the ball.
Yeah,
you
put it like
have to
this.
have this if you want to be a championship contender.
2025, the draft is tomorrow. Charlie Ward is drafted top 3. Played in the wrong era.
Probably one.
It's a different.
Good?
He wouldn't have been a New York Knick.
Dude, Michael Vick today. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's crazy. Charlie Ward had to play basketball.
By the way, they used to have Big Vic energy in Atlanta. Now they got
Big Penix. Yeah.
What's that?
They barely. Oh, they lost.
They did.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Wei Koo.
Shout out to Young Wei Koo. I used to say Young.
Who is Wei Koo?
I like to pronounce it Young Ho.
Who?
I thought it was Young Ho Koo.
Kicker.
Oh.
Isn't it Young Ho?
Yeah, I think it's Young Wei.
It's Young Ho.
Oh, is it the Asian kicker?
I prefer Young Ho. That's my nomenclature.
Fair.
Here in Texas, we go with Young Ho.
I can't argue with that.
All right, Jose, do you have any music? I need to talk about a girl being chopped up into pieces and putting in the trunk of a car.
You want to put music on it?
We gotta have it's a story. It's story time. Is this labeled "girl who gets chopped up and put into a trunk"?
This is labeled sad bed music.
It is okay. Okay, this is horrible.
No,
wow,
not
it's
this.
like Schindler's List.
Yeah, don't do this.
All right, so last night I called my twins to see how their day went.
Okay.
And I asked my daughter, the little Mexican twin, what's in the news?
Okay.
What's in your news, Because she gets a different feed than Dad. A little bit lower. I like to know what is in my children's notifications.
Okay.
Although I do have their Instagram password. They just don't know it.
Good job. That's good That's good parenting. Screw that. That's good parenting.
Thank you.
I don't care what anybody says.
I spy on them or something. Anyway, what's in the news? And we're debating it in 8th grade. They were debating whether or not they think David did the murder. I'm like, who?
Who's David?
I didn't know until yesterday. Have you boys heard of the noted pop star?
Oh,
David?
yes. But why does he spell his name like that?
Just David?
The A is a 4.
Yeah, it's a weird.
It's DeForavid.
Yeah, I've never heard
The
of this man in
forfeit.
my
Yeah,
life.
there was a body in his Tesla or some shit, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
So let's look at his music first.
Yeah, I've never heard of a lot of people. Obviously, the Rolling Stones were a big acquisition, to my knowledge, recently.
Let's
so.
stop admitting that you don't know the Rolling Stones.
He
You've heard
knows
of the
them now.
Rolling Stones.
I heard the magazine.
Sure. It was named after the band, sir. All right.
I didn't know that.
Actually, it was all named after the Bob Dylan song, Like a Rolling Stone. Anyway. So David has a song about killing a woman. And it's called Romantic Homicide.
What?
And it has 1.6 billion downloads on Spotify. This dude's got 3 or 4 billion streams. So I no idea who this was until yesterday. Well, it turns out he may have chopped up a woman in pieces and put all the remains of her in the back of one of his cars. All right, so I'm trying to keep up with this story. And so when I'm trying to keep up with breaking news and I need the most credible source in America, I go to TMZ. LA County authorities are inching closer to identifying the badly decomposed body found chopped up inside a Tesla registered to the singer David. The LA County Medical Examiner issued an online report last night listing the gender of the victim as a female who was about 5'1", weighing only 71 pounds.
That's a crackhead.
That's a young girl. It could be a young junior high
you're
kid.
right. I'm sorry.
Or a
that's messed
crackhead,
up.
Rudy.
Okay. My bad. She's dead. That's not cool. Detract that from the law.
Oh, shit. No, leave that in, Bouquet. The medical examiner says she has wavy black hair with a tattoo on her right index finger that reads, shh.
I guess not a child.
S-H-H-H. Teenagers get tattoos now, man.
Yeah, they do.
Did y'all know any tattooed teenagers?
None.
It was not a thing. Now you go to a high school. I've been to 3 high school football games in the last month. 4/5 of the kids have at least a tattoo. One.
Yeah.
Some of them have full arm sleeves.
Yeah. Our
17-year-old kids.
Our daughter asked us. We laughed.
You laughed. Good.
How
Told
are
her
they
to get
getting
out.
tattoos at 17?
I don't know. The football players all have a
Hey,
full
look,
sleeve.
Jose, that's not their fault.
Okay.
Blame their mamas and daddies.
Man, you guys fucking it up, I guess.
When the girl's
You guys.
corpse was discovered, she was wearing a tube top, black leggings with 2 pieces of jewelry, a metal stud earring, and a metal chain bracelet in the shape of a W. Hey, note to future murderers. If you decide to chop a girl up into pieces, make sure you chop off her tattoos and take the jewelry off. What are we doing?
They're
This is
not
not
real
good
killers,
murdering.
right?
Clearly not Sinaloa cartel. This
No.
was an amateur.
Yeah, come on.
not
Take out
yeah.
the teeth. Gotta
Come
take out the
on.
teeth,
Jesus.
Rashford.
Yeah, remove the teeth, slice off all the tats. As we reported, according to TMZ, the body parts were discovered Monday inside a bag in the trunk of a Tesla at a Hollywood impound lot where it was towed after it was found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills. We're told the Tesla was never reported stolen. So it's possible it's like, oh, someone stole this kid's car to use it in a crime, which happens all the time.
That's true.
But he didn't report the car stolen. However, he's on tour.
So he ain't even here.
So his people are saying he didn't report the car stolen because he didn't know it was stolen.
He's on tour. Oh well, he has that's a great alibi.
Right, but the parts are badly decomposed, so he
who
could have put the
knows?
body in there before he went on tour. The LAPD says the Tesla is owned by the singer-songwriter David, who played last night at the Fillmore in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our sources say police informed David about the grisly discovery inside his car, and so far he is fully cooperating with investigators. But you have to think that he's a suspect. It is in his car.
He's a suspect, but
Damn.
I think this looks like he can beat this case in a wife beater and some Chuck Taylors.
Probably so. Damn, it's just the world we live in, though, where people do these things to people. 71-pound girl, she's probably a young junior high student, man, or a freshman in high school. Damn, man.
That sucks.
Or as Rudy thinks, a crackhead.
That's messed up. Can't believe I said that. Live shows.
Ruben wants to jump on parents that let their kids get teenagers. That's a good one. Tattooed teenagers means that their parents are their best friends. Yeah, right, exactly. No shit. If you have a teenager and you let them get tats, you might need to evaluate.
I don't care if you do it once. I'm not. You're off my. If you're off my payroll, do what you want.
Well, but what about living in your roof, underneath your roof?
That's what I'm saying. No.
All right.
No.
What if she pays for the tattoo herself?
No.
I thank you. Give me some on that. I'm with you. I'm team no tats. I've decided to go the other way with my kids lately, and they've noticed it too. Full blown old school dad. Because what started this? You know what? Can we do punch? I'm about to punch all 4 of my children.
Let's punch.
All right, let's get it. Let's rack the punch.
Damn.
It's time to do something.
See, MJ might be listening. MJ's a fan, so I'm sorry about this, MJ.
It's time for
my
People
guy.
I Want to Punch on In the Building.
I hope they're all 4 watching. Who you punching? I'm gonna say mine. Y'all can tell where I'm going.
Oh my God, who am I punching? I don't know who the Buki. You go first.
I'll punch someone, and mine has a video element as well.
You have a video element.
I'd like
okay.
to punch.
The full presentation.
I got my punch.
Well,
I sent it to y'all. My bad. I'm an idiot. Go ahead.
All right.
I've got 2 actually. I've got first of all my PG punch, and hide your kid for the second one. Haley Sawyer,
Who's
a
that?
USC sports and SoCal News Group. She's also an adjunct professor at College of Canyons.
Okay, time out. She does what for USC?
She is a writer for USC.
Like the USC Rivals website or something?
Yeah, something like that. She has an AP vote.
Like their version of Texags or whatever?
She has an AP vote.
Okay.
This is how she treats her AP vote.
As far as what my votes are and what my process is, I wake up early in the morning after covering a game late in the night before.
Turn your fan off.
Don't want to go too much into my process or logic, but I will say I appreciate everybody's interaction on social media and all of your feedback. There's tons of people that vote on the AP poll, and it's not a perfect system, but at the end of the day, no matter who you pick, it does even out because there's so many people who vote. And like I said, it's really fun for discussion. It doesn't, probably matter in the end, but I'm glad that people are having a really
Why
good time.
do you think this lady has to do this video?
Why?
Because this dumb B word
watch it.
moved Florida 2 spots up the rankings past USF.
Oh, wow.
No,
in
she
her
did
rankings
not.
on Saturday.
No, she did
Wow.
not. You're kidding, right?
She moved her up 2 spots in the rankings.
She moved south. She moved Florida up 2 spots after losing.
After losing to South
But no,
Florida.
she moved them ahead of South Florida.
Yeah, but also moved them up 2 spots overall from where they were?
Yeah.
Oh, my. And
Yeah, that's a
past
good
South
punch.
Florida.
Yeah,
Right.
she it doesn't matter. Oh, did the AP vote? You know what, lady? I'll take your AP vote.
That's a good
We'll take
punch.
the AP in
That's
the
a good
building
punch.
AP vote. You dumb B word.
Your algorithm is screwed. The fact that even came up.
Of course. I mean, it
Wow.
made me furious. And now her Twitter's private because she's getting all this hate. You know what? Good. Give up your vote.
She
You're
doesn't
done.
have an algorithm. You know what? I was going to try not to be sexist, but here we go. I'm not. Now that I've seen her, I don't feel like what I'm about to do is sexist. Caleb Williams was so hot and such a cutie. I just think he should have won 3 Heismans. This is the Gators. I love the Chomp. It's so much fun. I went to a Gators game 2 years ago. We had so much fun. They have the best mojitos in the swamp. So give me Gators. 10th ranked in the country, bitches. Don't hurt my process. That's what we just watched.
Yes.
It's a great punch. What is her name?
Haley Sawyer?
Yeah. This
Something
is
like
why
that?
Caleb Williams is a big pussy right now with the Bears, because he went to USC. That was his big problem.
She should
That's
not be
unfortunate.
teaching college kids either.
Had
Teach elementary school.
Caleb stayed at Oklahoma, he'd have won the other night. Just saying. But he went and played in that environment right there around that shit in
Softens
LA.
you up.
And it softened him up. He went there a bad MFer, and Lincoln. Lincoln should never have gone to USC. Lincoln going to USC was the worst thing ever for Caleb
Who's the
Williams.
last great?
Because Caleb would have stayed at Oklahoma
Who was
otherwise.
the last great USC player?
Sam Darnold.
The last great USC player?
Sam
they've got
Darnold
good
went to
players.
Oklahoma, fool.
No, Sam Darnold went to USC.
Let's
Here's
bet
the thing.
money.
Let's bet money.
Let's bet
the
money.
last great USC player?
Sam Darnold.
No, it can't be Sam. Someone's come out.
Oh,
Like Drake.
Sam Darnold. Oh, I thought you meant Sam
meant
Bradford.
Bradford.
Yeah, I've been. You're right.
They put out linebackers and shit, do they not?
I mean, they're just Hawaiian guys like whatever is
Like
Troy
who's the last
Polamalu guys?
Polamalu? That was 30 years ago.
Drake London, USC.
Who's the last Hall of Fame player they put out? Tyron Smith. It's been a minute.
The last University of Southern California player to be inducted into the Pro Hall of Fame was Tony Baselli, who was enshrined in 2022.
Yeah. Tyron Smith will get into the Hall of Fame. Oh, man. I like USC's program, and you can win there, but it just like any other place, it's got to be a cultural fit.
Yeah.
You have to have the right guys who know how to win in that fishbowl that is L.A.
Oh, my God.
And I think it fucked Caleb up. I do. That he's an East Coast kid, played at Oklahoma, then he winds up in SoCal, and look, he's got a little different. Yeah. Got that California sunshine on him.
Amon Ra.
St. Brown. Okay,
okay.
Yeah. See,
he's a dog. He's a dog.
He's probably the best
He's
one.
the dog.
Punch her. Someone gave her an AP vote.
Yeah, she has an AP vote, and she chooses to use it like that.
This is why we have a committee that votes on these things.
Disgusting.
And, real quick, I'll get my punch out the way. It's quick.
Take your time.
No, I'm punching the NFL for the soft suspension of one Jalen Carter. Gave him time served.
Yeah.
And like $57,222. If I'm an NFL team, I have one of my spare special teams players go up to the quarterback and spit on him. And hopefully he'll punch me and I could get him ejected. Because what does it matter? You go do it before the game. You'll get suspended for the game. We don't need you anyway. Hopefully we can get the quarterback to punch you in the head with his bare hand and break his hand, or him get kicked out the game too. Like, what precedent are you setting when you're allowing people to spit on someone?
I have to tell you, I dropped the Eagles 6 spots in my overall rankings this week. You just spitting on people is just icky.
You can't spit on people, man. You can't spit on people. I thought it should have been 2 games, $100K.
They decided that because he missed the whole game, that was his suspension. Yeah, time served, right?
No, that's not a suspension. It was ejected. He still got paid for that game.
Yeah, no, they're finding him though a game check, aren't they?
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what he makes a week, 57.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
What a life.
Anyway,
that ain't shit compared to what Dak makes a week.
Yeah.
What's Dak make a week? 200?
Yeah, probably about 180.
Yeah,
200.
something like that. Yes, sir. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a good punch, but all I know is them Kansas City Chiefs are staring 0-2 dead in the mouth.
Who they got this week?
Philly.
Then
at Arrowhead.
They're the underdogs at home too.
Yeah, Philly 1.5. Favored.
Patty's gonna be pissed off. I don't know. That's a coin toss.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to. We just had this conversation yesterday about be careful about giving up on Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't want to give up on Patty.
You're not giving up on
off.
Mahomes as much. You're giving up on the Chiefs. The Chiefs are clearly
they've lost that mystique.
The same. And I think the Eagles have a lot of room for improvement. That was a great. My headphones are crapping out on me. I'm gonna do it this way. That was a great scenario for Sirianni. His team wins a division game, and his team had a lot of mistakes and didn't play great. So it allows them to coach people up during the week. Give me the Eagles to win this game. Chiefs are going to be 0-2.
You're not taking them for your survival.
No,
okay.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not ready to go there.
I'll tell you what, the Chiefs to not make the playoffs is looking more and more likely every day.
Now you're smoking.
In that division.
You're smoking peyote.
That division's very tough.
You're smoking peyote.
And then they got to be a wild card.
They're making the playoffs.
We'll see.
You're smoking peyote. Who are you punching, Mike?
I'm punching the UTSA pisser.
Yes. I forgot about this already.
I can't do this without headphones.
I already forgot about this guy. This guy is.
Do we have any video of him up?
Yeah, he's an interesting fellow. Assuming this is a male.
So
who knows?
I want to punch the asshole. It's a dude. There's no. You can tell by the stream. I want to punch this asshole who's got 40-something thousand followers on his Instagram page. Called at the UTSA pisser. This guy's decided to go around. Maybe he went to Incarnate Word. He's going around taking a leak on UTSA statues and monuments and campus landmarks. Surely they're going to catch this guy because there's cameras all over.
URL address or something. They got to be able to track this guy's address.
Come on, man.
So he just runs around UTSA campus peeing on stuff?
Yep, and posting it.
And 40,000
hilarious.
And 40,000 people have decided to follow him.
Yeah. And the only reason I know about it is because it showed up in my notifications because people are commenting on this asshole. Punch this bastard. What are we doing, man?
I want to no, Mike. No, we got to no. I want to punch the 40,000 stupid ass people following him.
Yeah, what do you Yeah,
What do y'all-
why are you
why-
following
why?
this guy?
Like, let's say you go to Texas State,
Yeah.
or you go to Incarnate Word or Trinity or St. Mary's or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, what makes you follow this person?
Oh my God, that's savage.
College dickheads that think it's funny, think it's a good gag.
Man, Mike's
peeing
so
in the
right.
water.
We make the dumbest people famous.
Peed in the pool. The
That's-
campus pool. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Well, first of
that's
all-
probably a felony.
First of all, we all pee in the pool.
But no, this is like
Not
the
like
fountain.
that. We don't stand there over it. We do it in the pool when no one's looking because you can't see.
Oh my God, he does it in the fountain. That's cruel because
That
people
Why
may
do you
not
think
be
this
pee
is
though.
funny?
It could be a bit. He could be using like a water hose.
Yeah,
I mean,
it might
that's-
be a
It might
bit.
not be actual pee.
that's his like out though. That's what's gonna tell the cops.
Because
We
that's
can't-
an old man stream. That's that stream you get when you're in your 80s.
Lately, I've had a pretty good one myself at 50.
No, it's a weak stream, or is it a strong stream?
No, mine's way strong.
Mine's strong.
Dude, I've noticed since I've turned 50, my pees have gotten real long too.
Oh, the bladder
Yeah,
fills up.
did you see? You saw League of Their Own. You know the scene
course.
where Tom Hanks takes a leak and she's like, "That's some good peeing, Mister."
Yeah.
I do that every morning.
Yeah,
Nina calls it the Mike Taylor old man piss.
my shit comes out like I'm putting out an apartment fire.
Dude, lately I'll go in there and take a leak. It's usually it's the morning or after I've drank a couple of beers.
Right.
I'm standing there and standing there and standing there and standing there, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm getting tired.
Yeah, that's why you sit.
That's why you sit. You're right,
You don't
Jose.
sit.
That's
God
right,
dang it.
Jose. You're
That's why
right.
you sit. See, this is obviously not me because this guy's standing and peeing.
Correct. It's clearly not Bouquet, so don't say that's him.
I mean,
Unless
it's
you're
hilarious.
standing to throw the cops off the trail.
I mean, honestly, I might follow this guy later today. Now that's so
Don't do that.
funny. That's so
what a
funny.
dickweed. Punch this guy. It is funny, but punch him. He's going to get arrested. He will regret it. Punch the idiot that is posing as the UTSA.
Oh,
Kisser.
sheesh.
Respect.
Orlando Kell, that is the official family lawyer of In the Building. If you need a family lawyer, Travis Kelsey.
What?
Where's my camera? Right here, Travis. Get married in the state of Texas. No doubt y'all are going to get divorced. It's a matter of when,
Sure.
you know. Make sure you get the right person. I want to be sincere with you right now. Orlando Kell will prevent the state and her from ruining your shit. She going to get all your podcast money. Dude, how much? What did he sign? The podcast deal?
I think it was 100.
Oh, my God. He's probably splitting it with Jason.
Yeah.
They got to pay their producers and shit.
The Chiefs are paying him 100. Capital
Protect.
One's paying
And
him
by
50.
the way, and this goes for anybody who is going to get married. Family law means a lot of things. Prenups. Orlando can do a prenup for you. Travis Kelsey. Or you know what? Hey, Taylor. Prenup. Orlando Kell.
Kell will take your call, Swifty.
Absolutely. Oh, he would be glad to help Taylor Swift. 210-775-4995. You can email him directly, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. orlandokilllaw@gmail.com.
You think he'd do it for free just for some tickets?
Mm-mm.
For some T Swift?
No.
No, Orlando, he can afford to buy tickets. He ain't
Yeah.
doing nothing for free.
Nah, that way. Nah, that way.
By the way,
Late.
late punch to Bautista, the former, hopefully, coach of Venezuelan soccer team. He's a joke. We're a country of choke artists. We can't have anything nice. We lose 6-3 to Colombia. Giving up 6 goals in your most important soccer match ever is
Jose.
pathetic. And then Bolivia beats Brazil to knock Venezuela out of the World Cup.
Jose,
sick.
y'all suck. Why do you think y'all are supposed to be good at soccer?
Yeah.
It's the first, we had a chance to make the World Cup for the first time.
Baseball
We
is
blew
y'all
it.
sport, man. Y'all are not soccer
You
players.
do baseball and chicken fighting.
It's a joke.
Stop it there.
Mike, I took a page out of your book. I took a 2-mile walk after the loss. I was fucking
You went on a sports
furious.
walk over Venezuelan soccer? You need to
This is the
fix your
first-
standards.
The first time we were going to make the World Cup ever in the United States, ever. It would be
Yeah.
the first time. And
Trump wasn't going to let them come anyway.
I know, I'm already here, though, that son of a bitch. So I wanted to go to the games. And I took a 2-mile walk because I was furious.
Let me guess, your brother-in-law or your sister was gonna pay for you to go to.
I mean, probably.
That's awesome.
Probably. I was just
It's awesome to know
so
rich
angry.
people.
So angry. I've never been as angry.
Or come out of the womb of one.
Shout out to my hot sister though. She got it.
Stop saying that.
So weird.
She got it done. She
Don't
married
say
up.
anything and he'll stop doing it. He only says that because he knows it messes you up.
She married up.
You're not from West Virginia.
She's bringing us all up with her. It's great. If I had fake cans like her, maybe I could marry up too. You know,
You
get like
guys-
a rich husband.
You play baseball, you fight chickens, and you run dope. Just be happy with what you have. You have to take your strengths and run with those. And in defense, you're playing Columbia. Those guys all get their heads chopped off if they lose to y'all.
Right.
That's a joke.
Come on.
It hurt my feelings very much.
The Medellin,
sports
the
walk.
Cali, they kill
Man.
their own players if they don't beat Venezuela.
Like,
they
I
give
don't-
them a pass when they play Germany, but they don't beat Venezuela. Off with your balls and
The
heads.
Stars and Stripes beat Japan, but
2-0.
here's the thing: if they get their heads beat in, I don't take sports walks for sports that we're supposed to suck at. We suck at soccer. I'm not taking a sports walk for that.
Yeah. So
You
when's
wasted
the
a
last time
sports
you
walk.
took a sports walk?
July 11th, 1977. I've never taken a sports walk.
July. Oh, really?
Never.
Okay. You've never been so distraught you needed to take a walk.
Mm-mm.
Wow. I envy you.
Yeah, I did that as opposed to just throwing things. That's my mantra. I'm a big just grab things and throw things.
Poor
banger.
Helga.
Yeah,
He'll get over this when he's our age. He'll be beaten down by the world. He'll be cynical. He won't. The passion goes away when you get older.
Yeah, I had to cry too. It was horrible. It was great.
You cried?
No,
Oh, yeah.
you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you get so jacked up for Venezuelan soccer?
It was the opportunity to make the World Cup for the first
We should
time
take
ever.
a trip down there. He's so into a country he's
Oh,
never
No,
been
thanks.
to.
about that.
I'm all good. We'll all get kidnapped.
Well, maybe we would, but you know what? Be funny, be good content when we got home.
Yeah, we wouldn't have. They'd be like, "Oh my
Content
god,
king.
these guys have U.S. dollars." We would be wealthy there, beyond our wildest riches as well.
The last time I actually felt inclined to take a sports walk. It's a good one.
No, when Kobe died, Adrian, I just laid in my bed and cried. I didn't take
By
a
the
walk.
way, you can take them after good things too.
Yeah. Oh.
When the Frogs beat Michigan in the semifinals, and I just couldn't believe it. Even the whole week leading up to the game, I could not believe that TCU made the
Final Four.
playoffs. And I had to take, even like when the game comes on, and I'm looking down there on the field, and it says, whatever bowl we were at, and in one end zone it says Michigan, and in the other end zone it says TCU.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is my life? What dimension am I in? And then we beat them. I had to take a little walk. You can take a happy sports walk for sure, because you just contemplate the journey at that point and the satisfaction of the payoff,
Yeah, for sure.
Last time I took a sports walk when the Rangers won the World Series. 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took one when they lost the World Series in 2011. Took one when the Spurs got beat in 2014 in the NBA Finals. That was a
13.
tough one. 13. Yeah. 14, I was partying. Anyway.
What's your biggest, most distraught loss you guys have took?
In my life?
Yeah.
What's yours, Rudy?
Mine's easy. Mine's
Okay.
Venezuela losing to the
Okay.
U.S.
So
WBC.
mid 90s, Nick Van Exel became my favorite player. Still my favorite. Well, right behind Kobe, he's my favorite player of all time. So
Right.
I became a Laker fan.
Nick Van Exel.
Yeah. Nick Van Exel. I became a Laker fan.
Right.
Then this young kid from Italy joins the team, and I immediately start reaching around him.
Sorry,
and
I'm such a distraction right
no,
now.
I fall in love with him.
Yeah.
So I'm diehard, obnoxious Laker fan, early 2000s. So in 2003, when the Spurs finally beat my Lakers, that one was tough.
Mm.
I had to go to work. I'm working at Nationwide at the time. I got Laker car flags on my car, and work was just awful. Because again, at that time the Lakers were kicking the Spurs' ass royally every year. And when the Spurs finally got over that hump, that one was tough for me. Because again, I'm at this moment, I'm a diehard Kobe fan. So That's my most distraught. 2003, when the Spurs finally got over that hump. By far. I wasn't even this upset when the Bears lost to the Colts in the Super Bowl because I knew we had Rex Grossman. At some point, he was going to remember he was Rex Grossman. He was going to look down like, oh, shit, I'm Rex Grossman. I wasn't even that distraught over that one. But the 03 Lakers and Spurs, that hurt.
I thought you were going to go the opposite way. Say, oh, it's Rex Grossman. We'll be back.
Hell no.
Man, when it's a tie. So 2013.
Of course.
You know, it's in 2011. So do you remember the infamous Game 6 World Series, Rangers and Cardinals?
2 outs.
And the Rangers were literally a pitch away from the title.
Of course.
Yeah.
2 innings in a row.
Yes.
We got to within a pitch and lose the game. And that was only Game 6, by the way. All that did was tie the series. I can't tell you anything about Game 7.
Why?
I was so devastated after
Oh.
Game 6. I can't tell you anything about Game 7. Same thing with the Spurs, right? Like in 2013, Ray Allen hits the shot.
You don't remember Game 7?
Yeah, and it only goes to 3-3. I don't remember a shot in Game 7.
Only thing I remember about Game 7.
So distraught over 6.
Yeah, Tim missed the bunny. And, you know, I'm a LeBron hater, but people forgetting Game 7, LeBron went for like 37.
I don't remember.
Dez drop don't rank up there for you?
No. That angers me, but no, I didn't take it. I wasn't devastated.
Okay.
Joe Romo dropping the snap.
I was more angry than devastated. That was anger.
That's different.
Yeah, I was heartbroken after Game 6 of the Spurs Heat. I was heartbroken after Rangers Cardinals. I was fucking pissed after Romo dropped the snap. I was pissed. That was different. That's different. That's different.
I couldn't believe it. Yeah, obviously, mine's the WBC Venezuela versus the U.S. I'll never forget that. That really
World baseball.
That's
so weirdo.
I'll never forget that. That will haunt me for the rest of my life. That one last night really hurt, and I'll show you this picture because I know you guys will think it's funny.
Okay.
This is me in college watching Baker Mayfield shove it up my ass.
Is that you painted orange?
Yes.
Is that you with that dude from ESPN?
Yeah,
What's
shout out
his
to Matt
name?
Berry.
Dude, you had a
Berry.
decent body. What happened?
I was uninhibited.
That's you painted in Okie State orange?
Yeah. And
Oh,
then-
my God.
And that's me just being distraught in the corner,
Wow.
watching Baker Mayfield just give it to me in the bum, that Bedlam game.
Why does it have to be butt sex with you every
Why
time?
is it giving it to you in the bum?
Because it hurts.
But you also use it in positive connotations as well.
Because sometimes it feels good.
How do you know it hurts?
But it just is
Rudy,
brutal.
you know he knows why it hurts.
Brutal. Joe Mixon, Samaje P. Ryan really pissed me off.
Rudy might take a sports walk today after this show. This might be a sports walk.
No, I'm really starting to think you've been bent over. Like, at first I thought it was a bit, but now I'm starting to think you've been bent over. And that's cool.
I guess the mystery will continue.
Oh, Matt, the natty was nothing.
cares?
I knew we were
Yeah,
going to
cares?
get annihilated.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
You had your fun.
I was happy to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
there.
I
No,
feel
man, that don't count at all.
Yeah.
That we lost to Georgia. I'm like, wait, oh my God! I
Jose's
just
hot
couldn't
in
believe we
here.
beat Michigan, and now we're playing Georgia. Okay, it was all church after
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we were. I was a proud silver medalist that year. There was no sports walks. Oh God!
God.
All right,
All
show
right,
brought to
moving
you
on.
in part by Sammy's Embroidery. Poor Sam. This is the segue into Sammy's
Damn.
Embroidery. Shout out to the team of the week, the Chargers. The youth team of the week is the San Antonio Chargers. There's youth select baseball and softball leagues.
He texted
Yeah.
you. They had some more people go.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's some more guys going there and buy
Thank
hats
you.
yesterday. Shout out to the Chargers Baseball League supporting youth baseball in San Antonio. And by the way, I went and saw Sammy on Monday. I check in with him once a week, see how things are going, because I live close to him. He's right there south of the mall, south of North Star Mall on San Pedro. And he had this beautiful Tommy Bahama shirt on.
Yeah,
Sammy's he's a marketer, so he's been wearing Tommy shirts every day to work.
because they got that contract.
They
right?
just made a big deal, made a big contract with Tommy Bahama. So whether you need, a lot of people want to get really nice shirts for their office or their whatever they put a logo on. Hey, get Tommy Bahama. You ain't got to get cheap shit. Sammy's got it all. I mean, work shirts all the way down to nice. I mean, got polos, long sleeve, button downs, vests, hats. Nike, Under Armour, Port Authority, all that stuff.
Everything.
Tiger Woods brand he's got in there too, and now Tommy
You got the Sunday
Bahama.
Red in
And
there?
now Tommy Bahama. Yeah, he has the
Oh,
old
I need one of those. I didn't know that. All
Sammy's embroidery. 210-824-3900. You can visit him right there south of North Star Mall on San Pedro at samsembroidery.com. samsembroidery.com. All right, you mentioned Kobe. And I saw on your when we text each other what we're thinking about for different podcasts. It was Wemby. Wemby got asked, what was he on a podcast?
I don't know if it's an interview or a podcast.
His Wemby's amazing week continues.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe it was like a media meetup. I don't know, but he was asked.
Somebody asked Tim or Kobe.
All time.
And Wemby's like, oh, that's a good one. That's a close one. That's a hard one. And he took Kobe and then backpedaled and said, well, I don't know.
Yeah, that was the wrong answer.
It's
Wemby.
okay. You
Wemby.
say it's fine.
It's the wrong answer, Wemby. It's the wrong answer.
I'm not going to give up on you after all. You know a little bit. You training with Hakeem. You picked Kobe.
I'm not going to give up
It was
on
IG
you.
Live. Hey, my man, you all right with me, dog. You take a couple more threes on me.
On a global level, anybody would say Kobe over Tim because they got Kobe'd.
I don't want to lose the show.
No one in France saw Tim Duncan, although there were Spurs fans because of Tony Parker. But Kobe was the guy you had on your wall. If you're not a kid from Texas or San Antonio, you don't have Tim Duncan on your wall. You have Kobe and Mike or LeBron.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm fine with that. I give him
Tim
a
never
pass.
missed. Tim never missed the playoffs.
Different positions.
50
Come on.
wins. Yeah, it was a great rivalry. It was the last great rivalry the NBA's had. I don't even count Golden State and Cleveland because that was so lopsided. I mean, just because they played each other 4 times in a row doesn't mean it was a rivalry if it was 3-1. A rivalry is San Antonio 99, Lakers 01-02, Spurs 03, Lakers 04. That's a rivalry. I think head-to-head in the playoffs is 4-3 Kobe.
You know, honestly, they play different
And
positions,
Shaq.
but seriously, these two actually have pretty good comps. Like, it's almost identical, their accomplishments. And not just their accomplishments,
5 rings.
their attitude and how they played the game.
Yeah.
Tim didn't show it as demonstratively as Kobe did, but and Tim wasn't the Black Mamba,
Yeah, he did it his
Tim
way.
was still a murderer. He
and
was a
Tim
killer.
was 5-1.
If Kobe was the Black Mamba, Tim was the Komodo dragon.
Yeah, the silent
Komodo
killer.
dragons kill you without making a sound.
Right.
That's Tim Duncan. Yeah.
And but it's more than one.
That's a good comp, these careers. It's a
Yeah,
good
and
one.
it was a real era. Anyway,
No. By the
shout
way,
out
Kenny,
to Wemby.
Kenny, message me. We'll get you taken care of with that Texas T-shirt over at Sammy's. Guarantee you get you taken care
Yeah, I
of.
got you.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a week for Wemby. He also is creating a super fan league, or not a section for at the arena. You see this?
And you know what, Mike? I
A
did see
super
this.
fan section.
I don't even give a shit about the section, Mike. You know what I give a shit about?
What?
I give a shit about the Spurs understanding the era that we are in and understanding that these kids are different than Tim, Tony, and Manu. And every now and then we may need to cater to them, even though if it goes against everything we believe in. Like, hey, Wemby wants y'all to hire his trainer that he's had for the last 10 years. All right, cool. We'll put him on the staff. Wemby thinks that we need a Spurs fan section.
Mhm.
All right, cool. We'll do it. I love that
Kind
because
of like
this,
a baseline bums.
yeah, I love it because it's
reincarnated.
like, yo, we got to cater to. We need this guy for 20 years, and if there's little things like putting his, giving his full, his trainer
Mm-hmm.
400,000 or 500,000 a year, cool. He thinks that we need 100 fans to sit in a certain section, cool. We'll do it. That's so unspurs like. So, I'm pleased to see the Spurs changing with the times. That's what I'm happy about.
They've always had these sections where they just named it after a guy, but that's all it was. It just had a name. They want you to like show up and like cheer your
Be
ass off
stupid.
like you're
You
at
have
the
to try
World
out.
Cup.
You got to try out for
You
this.
also have to pay.
Yeah, did you
Yeah,
guys
it's like
see that?
$999, right?
It's $1,000.
Is this real? This is real, right?
So if y'all,
Yes.
for those that don't know, the Spurs have announced plans for a tryout that's coming, I think Sunday. It's coming down this Sunday. A new supporters section is what they're calling it. Victor apparently came up with the idea. At this point, Victor could decide he wants to see sumo wrestling at the half, and they would do
it.
So Wemby came up with the idea, and it's loosely modeled after a European or even a basketball game in Europe. Because we think of European soccer, how they chant the whole time. They do this for basketball, too, over there. That's just a Euro thing. The nonstop
This
chanting.
is him digging into his roots.
The drums and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So the section of fans, according to the Spurs release, will feature, quote, nonstop chants, drums, flags, and passion. Wemby says it's been an idea for a while, and now it's a project. He's excited about it.
Well, so this is what I'm reading from this is if you're going to go down there and try out for this, like they were saying, Jeff Garcia, who we had on the show, is $9.99 just to get in. It's not a season ticket, so that means you still got to buy your tickets for the games,
right?
Which
you
is
are
crazy.
obligated to buy tickets after that.
But see, this is the thing. I think
but you get dibs.
Yeah, I think the people with this kind of money aren't into this.
That's my concern.
I think the people that are into this type of stuff ain't got that kind of, because like not rich, but people, if you got $1,000 and then you got, I don't know, $200-300 for 40-something games, I don't know if you want to be around these type of people.
That is my concern. Oh,
yeah.
Go Spurs, go. Tammy, grab me another for it. Grab me another. You know what? No, let's not go whiskey. Let's go scotch.
Right.
We don't need that in this section. Buy these tickets and give them to poor kids that are going to go there and cheer their balls off.
Right.
By the way, I don't want to. I'm not rich.
doing
I don't want to stand the whole goddamn game either.
No.
I got to stand there and drum the whole time. Out.
I'm out. What's the over/under on how many people?
Let me sit down with the rich folks and chill.
Yeah, I want to go down there on the floor or in the suite.
I would not be a good person for this
I'm not
section.
doing that.
No.
What's the over/under on how many people y'all think will show up to try out?
1,000.
A lot.
You think 1,000 people are going to show up for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And by the way, it's not just snooty people that can afford this. There's some cool people, but I thought that too when I read this. So you have to pay $1,000 it's almost like a licensing fee.
Yeah, like Jerry.
Yeah, like Jerry World. It's like you
$5,000 just to say you can buy the season
ticket. You have to pay me in order to buy my tickets.
Right.
That's a great bit. So let's just make sure that whoever winds up in this section, these are people that are primed and ready to roll.
Okay, so what do you do in the tryout?
I don't know.
You probably just be like, hey, give me your best yell.
Jose, give me your tryout.
Oh, God.
Get up here and give me your Spurs media Spurs fan section tryout.
Let's see what Buki
Let's see
would
what
do.
you got. I'm not putting you on. I'm not. You're out.
Pretend it's a Venezuelan soccer section.
This is a Spurs fans American Idol.
Suzanne sucks pussy!
I never out. Why would you do that? You would troll. You know there's going to be some trolls too. You're going to have people go out there, put on a show, and then at the end say something awful like what he just said as a bit. And fuck her in the pussy. That's going to happen.
I shot to Jameis.
That's going to happen. People are going to Jameis Winston this as a bit.
No, sure.
Which is why
I hope they're rolling
now,
tape
do you have
on
to
this.
give the $9.99 in advance before you do the tryout?
No,
they give it back to
that's
you? No, they give
dirty.
it back to you.
No, I don't think they'd put that hold
They're
on your
asking.
account.
You know what? You brought up a good. Him doing that. The Spurs are asking for trouble here. There's going to be some fucker in the pussy bits.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be some mayor hate.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Gina sucks.
Vote no, Project Marbles. You're going to have
Yeah.
political protesters.
Yeah, I don't know about
Uh-oh, the Spurs have opened up a can of worms here. You can't ask human beings to do anything.
this. No.
Yeah, we can't have it.
They're going to mess with it.
I'm not paying $1,000 to go be an idiot.
All right, if anybody goes to this and y'all happen to video
Let me know.
somebody
Send
doing
it
a
to
bit,
us.
I want to see some of the better tryouts, but I also want to see some of the shtick because there's going to be shtick. There's going to be bits for sure. Some Laker fan shows up, pulls a Kobe jersey out of nowhere, lights a Wemby on fire. Someone's going to do something dumb because people just cannot help themselves.
Shout out to the Spurs. Shout out to
to the
Wemby.
Spurs.
It's a good idea.
Hell of a week for Wemby.
God forbid they have some fun.
Right?
Have some fun.
It's
Spurs.
Wemby week.
Need some damn fun.
I love to see him embracing all of this.
Gina
and I
should
love
show
Tim
up to the
too.
tryouts. That's a good point, Matt.
She should.
It'd be funny if she shows up. And if Spurs Jesus is in this section,
God, here
I
we
hope
go.
that Project Marvel gets voted down in November.
I mean, he can afford.
I mean
I'm
that
sure.
100%.
What makes you think he makes a lot of money?
He does. He
But
does
that,
well.
That
Yeah, he's-
motherfucker has nothing to do.
So
Of
he
course
works.
he's got money.
He works for a marketing firm that's
Yeah, he does.
partnered with the San Antonio Spurs.
Shout
Yeah.
out. And he is a Roosevelt.
He's a
Rough,
plant.
He's a Roosevelt Rough Rider
He's a
too.
plant
Yeah, he is.
and a Rough Rider, and that's enough. I shouldn't have brought that fucker up. All right, I've been thinking about this during the show.
Oh hell!
I'm ready to make my pick, Bouquet, my Survivor lock. A lot of y'all are probably going to pick
Let me
the
see
Ravens
who we
because they're
got.
playing the Browns at home. But that's too easy. I'm trying to win the league.
Me too.
I want to save the Ravens for later in the year when
Me
I
too.
need them.
I'll wait till later in the year when they play Cleveland again.
Give me the Metro Sex's own, the former Aggies great / former Oklahoma Sooners great, Kyler Murray, and the Arizona Cardinals at home against the Cackalack Panthers. Cardinals are my pick this week.
Taking the Cardinals.
Yeah. Watch out for the Cardinals to win that division, by the way. Watch out for it.
I still need one more day.
I think Kyler's decided to put the video games down at least for
See,
a
I'm
couple of months.
Yeah.
Study some game film. I think the Cardinals have a chance. They got a puncher's chance to win that division. That division's not very good. The Niners are in trouble.
Niners window is shut and sealed.
Shut
They're
and
done.
sealed.
They're done.
Painted
now,
shut.
Now I'm not saying that Lynch
Nailed
isn't going to.
shut.
I'm not going to say Lynch isn't going to rebuild this back up over the next 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
But over the next 2-3 years, they're cooked. They're done.
Whoa.
Their stars are hurt all the time. Kittle's always hurt. McCaffrey will end up hurt. Purdy was never good. He was just surrounded by one of the best teams we've seen in the last 10 years. Their run is over. So 49er fans the worst. You can't find them until they're good. Where are the 49er fans? Where are y'all? Y'all are like freaking Pennywise. You coming out of the sewer once every 2-3 years to show your freaking faces. I can't stand 49er fans. Where are y'all? Y'all suck right now. Brock Purdy always sucked, and the window's closed.
Always sucked.
Brock Purdy's terrible.
Terrible. A lot of people are thinking that, okay, you going to pick the Saints in your Survivor League then?
No.
Because I don't think Purdy's going to play.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, we're not quite there yet.
I'm not
But
picking Spencer
championship
Rattler.
window is shut. All right, so who do you think they are right now?
Who?
If the Niners are not a contender, where would you rank them overall in the league? Tier 2, Tier 3?
Are they going to make the playoffs?
No.
Are they better than the Cardinals at this point?
No. They're not better than the Cardinals this year.
Wow. I think if Matthew Stafford gets hurt, the Cardinals are winning that division.
You think they're better? You think they're better than the Rams?
If Matthew Stafford gets hurt, the Cardinals are winning that division.
Oh, okay.
But
No,
if
I'm
he
talking about
doesn't
the
get hurt,
Niners.
I
got the Niners third in that
I think
division.
Rams and Cardinals are a toss-up, goes down to the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think the Niners may be third in that division.
Sam Darnold's he's a one-year wonder. Seattle's going to finish in fourth in that division.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Fourth.
So you're taking the Cardinals to win.
Rube's calling bullshit, says they have the easiest schedule in the league. What does that mean they have the easiest schedule?
It just goes. ESPN has these numbers. NFL Network has
What does
these
that
number
mean?
systems. But they playing. That means based on the team that they're playing, based off what they did last year.
And
Every year is different.
And
to
as
me.
we know, that doesn't have anything to do with the next season.
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
The teams that have the disadvantage are the ones that play one more road game than home. That's what you should look at with the schedule. In this bullshit scene where we're playing 17 games, an odd number of games, and half the league's going to play 9 road games, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I hate that.
Those are the teams that have the disadvantage. But we don't know who's got an easy schedule. Wake me up in 6 weeks and I'll tell you who's got an easy schedule.
Yeah, I gotta get
we
halfway
don't know
through
that.
this thing.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm not trying to shit on you, Rube. That used to be the first thing that I would look at when I was playing fantasy football back in the day.
Sure.
I would look at the schedule. Oh, my God. I'm taking a bunch of Seahawks. Or you always took Steelers players because they were sleepers in fantasy because they got to play the Bengals and the Browns twice a year.
Very
But
true.
you can't look at the NFL like that anymore. We don't know what an easy or a hard schedule is. Anyhow, that Cardinals. Put me down for Cardinals. So who you leaning? Have you looked at the?
I'm
games?
leaning toward taking Jacksonville.
Now, aren't they on the road?
Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Cincinnati.
Rudy's just got big balls.
I didn't like what I saw from
legs.
Cincinnati last week.
Big old balls, Rudy.
I said leaning.
I'm on the Ravens. I mean, I'm not going to.
I said I'm.
You going to punk out, take Ravens?
Yeah, I'm not going to
He
be
went
cute.
Eagles last week. You're taking all the obvious picks this week
I'm not going to be cute, yeah.
in this deal. I'm trying to win the thing. You're going to run out of good teams and have to pick the Jaguars here in about 6 weeks.
I'll roll those dice. I'd like to get to that opportunity.
If you're alive. So who you going? So you're going to go Ravens over Browns?
Yeah.
Okay.
Angry Ravens team, shitty Browns team. I'll take it.
Browns are so shitty.
They were good against Cincy. They hung in there. I might.
Boy,
That'd be a big balls pick.
You know who should demand to be traded? Joe Burrow should.
Yeah.
You know what? I need Roger Goodell to step in.
He likes playing with Jamar Chase.
Tough titties, man. He can get used to playing with other guys. Paul Tagliabue.
What?
Tagliabue?
No,
Roger Goodell.
Damn, you went back in the crates.
Wow. I just had an old man moment. Mark that tape. That needs to be posted. Oh my
Paul
God.
Tagliabue alive?
No. Oh my God. Pete Rozelle needs to step in. Kennesaw Mountain Landis needs to do something about the situation in Cincinnati. All right, can I start that statement over?
Do it over.
What is you know what it is? I'm distracted today.
Your hair for headphones?
My headphones and my lady came home yesterday.
Oh,
He got coitus.
I need dessert.
Yeah, he got coitus.
You don't have to be so graphic.
I don't know what
I
coitus
all I
means.
meant was I'm happy she was home.
Yeah, he got some nookie.
What? But Jose, how do you know he wanted everybody to know that?
Well, he's saying
Well,
it.
I alluded to
Yeah,
it.
he's saying it.
Can I start that statement over
Yeah,
again?
start it over.
Paul Tagliabue. I'm so stuck in the 90s. Roger Goodell
There
needs
we
to
go.
step in because the situation in Cincinnati is bad. We need to rescue Joe Burrow from that franchise. That guy right there is going to go down as an underrated player because he's not going to win. And he's going to probably have 4 years cut off his career.
Go
And
ahead.
he's not going to go down as like right now. We start talking about the elite quarterbacks in the league: Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes,
Jalen Hurts, whoever.
Joe Burrow might be the best quarterback in the league. He might be, but how the hell are we going to know?
Right.
We don't know.
Or Mike, or did we overrate Burrow because he played with the greatest college team ever?
No.
Are you sure we didn't overrate him?
Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl in Cincinnati already. All
did.
he needs is a decent team around him, and he can win.
That was a good team he had at that time. It was Higgins,
A decent
Jace,
team.
Mixon,
They were one.
solid.
By the way, they did win last week. They did win.
barely, but no.
Burrow.
And that year they went to the
They
Super
have
Bowl.
to win Burrowly every week, or they're going to lose.
I like mark
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
And that time they went to the Super Bowl, Mike, they did go into Arrowhead in the AFC Championship game.
They called it Burrowhead.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Big Al's got a good
he
point.
has a winning record against
He
Mahomes.
may just get tired of the shit and just do what Houston's own Andrew Luck did. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I'm tired of getting my ass kicked every week.
Now he's just a GM of Stanford.
He is the GM of
He is the
Stanford.
GM of Stanford.
He
He's
was
going
in-
to every game, too.
He was in Hawaii. Yeah, he went to the Hawaii game when they played Hawaii. They opened up the season.
Tim Duncan's
They
daughter's
lost.
at Stanford, isn't she?
She's
Volleyball.
Is she still there?
Oh, that makes sense.
I think so.
That makes
I
a
thought
whole
she
lot
was
of
last
sense.
time I checked. All right. Got a big fight coming down Saturday night. Need to promote it right now.
Huge fight.
Get the fuck out of here, man. It's my night. It might not be Canelo's night Saturday night. Dare I say this is the biggest fight, the most difficult fight he's had since Triple G? The last person this good.
Well, remember when he went up 2 weight classes a couple years ago and that dude pummeled him. But it wasn't a big fight because no one really cared about it, but he did get his ass
He went
kicked.
up. That was
He
a
got his
mistake.
ass kicked. That was a mistake.
He put too
and that's
much
what
weight.
Crawford's doing right now. But this is his biggest fight since Triple G.
Right.
By far.
We're going to see because Bud,
sure.
you're right. Bud's had to change his weight around
He
for
had to
this
go
fight
up.
too. So Bud Carson, Canelo Alvarez, Saturday night.
Crawford.
Did I say Canelo Alvarez?
No, you said Carson.
Okay.
It's all
Carson.
good.
God
Carson.
almighty, what is my problem today?
You're that giant shirt.
Yeah, Bud Carson. You know who Bud Carson is?
Who is that?
He's the dead ex-head coach of the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
What are we doing here today? What is going on? I am an old man.
It's all good.
I got Bud Carson fighting Saturday and Paul Tagliabue running the NFL.
But this is the biggest. I'm talking about, when I say
Bud
biggest,
Crawford
I mean,
from Omaha, Nebraska.
yeah, I'm talking about people wanting celebrities there, pay-per-view. Well, not
Yeah.
pay-per-view, Netflix numbers because it's free.
Yeah,
This is biggest since Triple
Yeah.
G.
So if you're looking for a place to watch this game out of the house, I can think of a good place to go. Matter of fact, there's 5 locations in town. Slackers Embroidery, I'm on purpose gonna mess up everything. Go to Slackers Embroidery Liquor and get divorced to your wife. No,
shit.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you.
No,
So
go ahead.
all five Slackers locations in the city. Oh, we got that one on 281 at Thousand Oaks. We got the one on Nacogdoches. We got the one over on St. Mary's near downtown. We got the one over at the Medical Center on Fredericksburg Road. Did I mention the North Star Mall location right behind the mall? On Rector, it is Slackers Sports Drinks and Games, the official sports bar, Slackles. I could see somebody wanting to go watch this with a crowd. There's some things I don't want to watch with a crowd. Boxing, though, I like watching. I like to see crowd reaction to boxing matches.
No,
I'm
boxing.
excited.
And this is one of those. Look, let's just be real. It's always great when you got a Mexican versus a black. It makes us. No, I'm serious. Like, we're cool. Like, hey, man, what's up? Yeah, man, take a shot, beer, boom, boom, boom. When that first bell goes off, it's us against them. It is what it is. Ain't nobody racist. We're just going with our guy.
They ain't rooting for Crawford.
Hey, I love my Latinos. I told my wife, I was like, hey, I don't fuck with you Saturday.
Hey, I was 33% Mexican last night.
In it. I told my wife Saturday, I said, once that first bell rings, don't talk to me. She said, I'm fine with that.
Your wife she's supporting Bud, I'll bet. No?
Hell no. What?
They're going to sit on the opposite end of the couch.
Look, let me tell you something.
She going to watch the game in the bedroom?
Yeah, my wife love a good dark-skinned black man unless he's fighting a Mexican. And shit. Hey, it's a house divided. It's us against them Saturday. Then after the fight, Mike, we'll go back to drinking beers and cheers and laughing about it and talking shit about it. But during that fight, it's us against them. It is what it is. That's how it goes down, baby.
This is like
I'm
when
just
Mexico,
keeping it real. Nobody likes to admit that, but that's how it goes.
like when Mexico plays USA in soccer.
Oh yeah, I love trolling. I love trolling Mexico soccer fans. They act like they're Germany or Brazil. Like, y'all's claim to fame is beating the worst team, USA. Ooh, you own USA. Who gives a fuck? We suck. Y'all are not Brazil. You're not Argentina. You're not Spain. You're not Germany. They act like they're really good at soccer.
Right.
You're okay.
This is where white people differ from a lot of the Browns.
How is that?
We don't root for Germany because our great-great-granddad was German and came over on the Mayflower.
What are you rooting for?
America.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Says United States on the goddamn birth certificate. You got motherfuckers from San Antonio, ain't never been to Mexico, but they're all in because my abuelito was from there.
Right.
And you know what? I get that.
I get that too.
Whites don't do that shit.
Mm-mm.
Oh, going for the 3 lions of the World Cup. Go England. Because I did my 23andMe and all my ancestry are English. That ain't hell with whites. Whites don't roll that way. We support America. Y'all support other countries. Like this guy over here, literally crying, taking 2-mile sports walks.
Never been to Venezuela.
Because his damn parents' country
Have you
got beat in a baseball game.
I was born there, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So technically, he was born there.
Technically.
Are you legal?
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
legal.
get my ass out anymore.
Well, because his parents did it right. They actually filled out the paperwork and paid the $999 fee to try out or whatever.
At that time, it was like $3. Now it's like $10 million.
How much? It's hard. Is it hard to get a citizenship these days and age? The right
it's very
way?
difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult. It took me over 15 years.
You took 15 years?
It took over.
So you weren't a citizen when you moved over?
No.
Wow. Were your parents?
I don't think so.
And did it take them 15 years as well?
Yeah.
Damn.
It takes a long time. Yeah.
But they stayed in the country the whole time. They didn't get thrown out because they were going through the proper process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another thing. David bringing up a great point.
Mm-hmm.
It's UFC is actually in San Antonio this week. Like here.
Mm-hmm.
The actual UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, the very same.
It's big
At the
deal.
Alamo Dome?
Or Frost.
Frost, I think.
One of the two. But that's a big deal for that. See, this is where UFC fan is probably a little torn because UFC fan is like so out on boxing because it's all bullshit and politics. But this is one of those fights where it's like, damn, I love UFC, but this is a real boxing
No, I'm
match.
a boxing fan.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
talking about me and you. I'm a
Yeah.
boxing guy, but this is a big, huge deal for San Antonio this week. And Slackers is doing a lot with that as well. The UFC, because the card is here.
Yeah.
They're doing like after parties and stuff at Slackers as well. So yeah, great
Why
point,
would
David.
is this like a big card?
It's a Noche night, so they're just throwing a bone for the Hispanics.
This is a guy who cries for Venezuela and says Noche night. It's
Yeah.
Noche,
What is-
Noche, man. God damn.
Noche. What do you mean Noche?
I pronounce Spanish better than you do.
He
Not even
does.
close.
That's true. Yeah, but it's a big event.
Noche night.
So there's not any good fights.
Pa
so.
Noche night last night. I think
So
that's why I
childish.
can't talk today. I just want to go back home.
That horny goat weed got that man right.
Yeah, I know. You know what? I should have got off it while she was out of town. I kept taking it, so I'm all pent up.
That's better.
I got to start jerking off more often, too.
No,
Welcome
don't
to
do
the
that.
community, brother. Welcome. Welcome.
No, I need to start doing it when she's gone.
We accept you with open arms.
No,
I
go let her
didn't
be.
this time,
you
and
should be
last
pent
night
up. You
I
wanna-
almost raped her when she got in the car when I picked her up at the airport.
I'm like, I know she's like, can I unpack, bro?
No. She's, by the way, her suitcase was not unpacked this morning, so the answer is no. I didn't even let her take a shower or nothing.
Fresh off the plane.
Yes, sir.
I forgot you like a little.
Dude.
He does like
Yeah,
a little
like-
stink.
Sir.
Yeah.
And nobody
Yeah.
said stink.
Yeah, I like it.
She never stinks.
No, it stinks a little bit. Mm-hmm.
He likes essences,
Yeah, I like a little kimchi
fragrances.
on mine.
Sure.
I like a little fuzz on it.
I'm done with y'all two today.
What? I'm sorry.
There's a little
Didn't
butt
you,
fucking.
you
a
said
little-
yesterday that I had a pep in my step.
You did.
I knew
I
she was
knew
coming
why.
home, yeah.
I knew why.
Now he's been drained.
I'll be no. I actually no. You know what?
He needs a nut.
No, I fired my cannon, but I got 3 or 4 bullets left in my chamber. That's the thing. I need to drain it all.
He needs to be emptied.
Yes.
Aunt Flo's in town for me.
Oh no. Well,
I'm just lazy.
is it true that if girls hang out together a lot, they cycle up? Is
I
that
think-
real? Is that for real?
I think that is true. Yes.
Well, my teenager and my wife are both together, so it's hell week. They're both
Yeah.
walking around. What?
so they're
Why?
like they're like
Brutal for me.
so
Brutal
that
week.
is a thing.
yeah,
brutal
in
week.
sorority houses it happens. So like the whole house. is
Brutal
just
week
a
for me,
mess.
dog.
Yeah.
This week is gonna be hell. Like even this morning, my 17-year-old was like, "Hey, you know how you doing?" Oh no. I looked at her mom and she was like, "She started." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh,
I apologize for my performance today. I've not been on my game. I apologize. My headphones crapped out. I've been misspeaking. I've talked about dead people being alive. I apologize. And my defense is I'm a little distracted. I'll have it tomorrow. My bad. You know, sometimes you can't win them all, Rudy.
yeah."
Yeah.
You know,
This is like a 5 innings, 4 earned run kind of performance.
I've been stuttering today. I'm like that boxer on Harlem Nights. You see Harlem Nights?
What? Of course.
Is that a movie?
F off.
Come
Boxer.
Saturday night. I go knock somebody the fuck out.
He was trying to get a taxi.
See, he's shocked. We used to make movies like that. Now you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I demand you,
You
go
can make
watch
fun of
Harlem
people
Nights.
who've been beaten up so much they stutter.
Bookie, go watch Harlem Nights, please.
What's up, Alec Vasquez?
What's
What's
Mike
Mike on? Pizza.
Pizza.
All right, we got 18 satisfied customers. It's at GC Roofing. 18.
Well, about
We need to start it.
but no, you got a text last night about to be 19.
Oh yeah, Cohen.
Well, I don't. It's close.
Okay. So we're working on 19.
I'm working on 19.
We've closed an 18th one. Working on 19. God dang, man.
Give me some.
You know
That's
what?
what we do.
We might need to be partners over there at that
Yeah,
company.
5%.
Russ, we need to talk about a raise. What is performance review? GC Services, baby. The reason why they do so much business is because they're so damn
They're
good.
good at it. They wouldn't be
And
getting return customers.
That's correct.
And our customers wouldn't be referring their neighbors.
That's right.
If they hadn't done a good
and
job.
they are members. They are subscribers to our show. They watch it every day. Russ and Gino and those guys are big fans of the show. And so when they get somebody that comes in from our family and calls them, they're going to take care of you. Not that they wouldn't take care of anybody, but it really means something when one of our people calls
Rich
them.
and Terry were actually showing their roof off at Slackers. Like, look. Like
They really were.
I'm being serious.
They had like a drone photo. Yeah, they really were. GC Services, Roofing and Construction. These are the people that you need to call when the time comes to get your roof inspected. And if you don't need a whole new roof, they'll just patch it up for you. But if you do, they'll just redo the whole thing. And these are the bombs. And they're brutal, man. And they're members of us. They're in the building.
East
Legit.
Central, baby.
Legit. East Central? Is that where he went to school?
That's where Russ went.
Oh, yeah, it is where he went to school. Yeah, he played with our boy Lutz. Got to get Lutz on at some point. I've been promising.
Yeah, we got to get Lutz on.
The time has come.
Buki will have a hard on.
We'll get it. GC Services, Roofing and Construction, 210-347-0426. It is GC Services, Roofing and Construction. You know what? Let's talk a little college football to wrap this thing.
All right,
you wanted to talk about Illinois.
Oh,
I saw they made some news.
No, so
what's your Illinois
I just
take?
wanted to bring this up because we got to this point where we feel like, we talked a lot about Coach Traylor and his money issues,
yes,
right?
sir.
And Texas Tech, I got my eye on you because y'all have no reason now. You're getting 5 stars from Georgia. Stealing from Kirby Smart. Like, do you know how hard that is to steal a linebacker from Kirby Smart? A linebacker that plays in Georgia, 5-star. That doesn't happen because you have the money. So if it doesn't correlate into Final Fours, I'm going to be on your ass. But I look at a school like Illinois. They have a guy named Geis who just donated $100 million to them to redo their stadium. They're naming the stadium after them. He already gave them $150 million for something in the education department. So what I'm saying is they got a bunch of money. They suck. So money doesn't cure everything.
Football's better now, finally.
It is better. They got Belima. Yeah, Brett Belima's up there.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
He's done a good job. But all I'm saying is, we spend a lot of time talking about NIL. Well, there's a lot of schools spending a lot of money, and it's resulting in absolutely nothing. When we talk Big Ten, how far down the Big Ten do we get before we mention Illinois?
Well, and for 50 years, you haven't mentioned Illinois.
Right.
More money, more problems.
$100 million. Where's our $100 million man in San Antonio? There's got to be
what
one.
we need. Rudy's right. Like, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have teams that now are getting a bunch of NIL money that aren't winning because everybody else is getting money too.
Yeah,
we're going to get to that point at some point. I don't think we're quite there yet. Here's the other one, because when I saw you text me that, I'm like, oh, that's a good topic. There's almost like a chicken or the egg thing right now, because in order to get big donors, it needs to be ROI, as you like to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to see you having success. But it's like, well, we can't get success unless you pay us to get the success.
Right.
So
chicken or the egg.
What do we do?
Right.
We're stuck.
You got to just pay it and then pray.
And we're stuck. And when you're UTSA and you ain't got nobody, God bless anybody who's donated $1 to UTSA.
Yeah.
God bless them. Who's their biggest donor? To the football program, not the school. That's different.
I don't know.
I was going to say April and Sierra.
No, that's not. No, there's this Indian dude. What's his name?
A.D. Singh?
No, not A.D. Singh.
Jesus.
That'd be nice.
No, I know you're talking about.
He would if he had it.
He just gave him $2 million a year ago. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I don't know his name.
I forget his name.
But just think about that. $2 million. This guy Geist just gave $100. Well, and I'm not dissing his $2 million. That's a lot of freaking money. But when we're talking about some guys giving $100, we're just not in the same.
No. And Illinois is a Big Ten school. They should be getting $100 million donations. Basketball's always been good, but football's finally catching up, I think.
But how about guys? I'll give you $100 million, but you have to name the stadium after me.
And they're like, "Where do we sign? we're way ahead of you. We're already tearing down the logo right now."
Would you want a stadium named after you?
No, I ain't that guy.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
Me neither.
I ain't that guy.
I don't want that. That's weird.
No,
that'd be awesome.
The Rudy J Stadium. That sounds weird.
I would walk in there.
You'd be embarrassed. Oh man,
I would wear with a shirt
you
with it on.
You have some pride.
Yeah.
Come on, you'd wear a shirt with your name on it. Be like, yeah, I'm the same guy. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Presley. He's in the building. $5.
Thank you, Presley.
Thank you very much.
He is a man of the building.
Now we got people spouting out lines from Harlem Nights.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hit people with trash cans? Shut up. Never mind, Jose.
Anyway, that's
I
good.
could quote that whole movie.
Yeah. No, I think that's the problem. And you've got the LSUs of the world who have all the money in the world, still lose Bryce Underwood to Michigan because Larry Ellison, who literally owns a Hawaiian island, gave the kid $12 million to go to Michigan. Those are rich people problems.
Right.
And then you've got middle class problems like Illinois, Baylor, TCU, people like this.
And for that
Nebraska.
Right. And for that guy that did the $12 million, I would take that 12 and give it to 12 kids if I really love Michigan.
Maybe
I would
know.
split that $1 million up between 12 kids.
He's doing it for a piece of ass.
Oh,
He
it's
didn't
his
even
lady.
go to Michigan.
Yeah,
his lady did.
Dog.
Granted, I'm going to wear a UIW shirt this week because my lady went there.
But
I don't make that lady makes more money than me, but she don't make more money than Larry Ellison.
No.
Ain't no piece of pizza. Oh well, they got Bryce Underwood.
God,
I can look forward to watching him get better and better.
You think if I wife up Melinda Gates, she would just be like, you know what, UTSA football?
I
Here's
think
$5
that could
million.
happen. Why don't you try to see what you can do?
I would give Melinda Gates.
What's Bezos' ex-wife? She got like $35 billion to walk.
Yeah,
I'd break her hip.
Bookie, that little thing ain't breaking nothing.
I would
You ain't breaking nothing.
shatter her pelvis.
shatter her pelvis.
I would
That's
be
a
all
violent
up in
thing
there.
from a young guy.
She'd
I
be
would
like,
be
is it in?
all
Get outta
up.
here, bro.
She could put it in me if she wants. Especially with all that money.
I like how he acts like
Be nice.
if she wants. That's secretly what he wants, but he uses those heterosexual terms to get to the actual goal.
What he actually wants.
He's the guy in the locker room that slaps you with it. Ha ha, just goofing. You know what I mean?
It's a dick slap on the ass.
Yeah,
that was good. That was
Act
good.
like you're hazing, when really we just know you're
You're
getting
the
off.
sheriff from Hunter's Wives.
You don't.
You walk around like this big burly dude all the while your wife's
Yeah.
strap on and you up.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm lucky.
yeah. You're Paul Giamatti in Billions.
I never got to watch that
He went
show.
to it. His big deal. He went to this. He had a dominatrix that he would hire because he was a big boss man. He was used to being the boss all day. By the way, that's pretty common. You see a lot of rich CEOs
Big
that go
alpha dogs.
they go get dominatrixes because they spend their whole fucking life having their ass kissed, making all the decisions, being el jefe, and so they have no balance. That's why they pay dominatrixes to like
Look.
burn their assholes with candles, and
I'm a freak.
beat them with nine tails and
I'm a
stuff.
freak.
Degrade me.
I'm a freak. Ain't nobody putting a dog leash on me and walking me around the house.
Degrade me. That's all I want.
I don't get that. Anyway.
Call me a little bitch.
This show's gone 30 minutes too long.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I got to piss anyway.
We're done.
Very
My
done.
God.
And
All
I
right.
think Paul Tagliabue's alive.
What's that? Is he really alive? So he actually is alive.
Okay.
So like that part I got right. He's just not. He's no longer the commissioner,
No, he's
nor
not.
has he been for about 20 years. Are we sure Tags is alive?
Go out to Slackers Embroidery.
Oh, it's Bud Selig that's dead.
Bud Selig.
Yeah, Bud Selig that's dead. All right, that's it. Did we get through the whole run sheet today? I think we did. Go Cardinals. Arizona. That's my pick. That's my
See,
survival.
Get y'all's
Mike-
picks in here.
Mike's gonna do that all week. Go Cardinals. Arizona today. That's all
If
week.
you're
now.
in the survivor pool, you have to get your pick in by the end of the show tomorrow.
Not
You got-
texting Mike after the show.
Yeah, try not to do that. I don't have time to do that for 50 people.
Yeah.
Only if you're a sponsor.
Here,
Sorry.
unless you're a partner. If you have my cell phone, that's fine. Here in
Don't-
6 weeks, though, we got 4 guys left. That'll be fun.
Yeah,
All right,
don't
we're
tweet
done.
me either. No tweeting.
That's it.
Stop
We're
being an
done.
ass, bro.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you so hard. I appreciate it. Apologies to Roger Goodell
And Paul Tagliabue.
and Paul Tagliabue. Sorry to make you dead. It's Bud Selig who's dead, former baseball commissioner. All right, Milwaukee Sun. We're done. We'll see y'all in here mañana later.